May just put tables down. Oh no, there's already one down.
Two of them.
There's two down.
Oh shit. Dan, do you have the Braun engine, the 12 strength races?
Yeah, I believe so.
Thank you.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello.
How's it going, friends?
Strange, did you bring a cake for the last day?
No, I took 10 milligrams of THC.
You need to take more.
Especially when we get to Maru.
Zubin's like, I drink that with my coffee. Relax, buddy.
Add a couple more zero.
Light work.
A couple more. That's a lot. Jeez.
No, I'll cook you some chocolate cake, Strange.
I appreciate that.
I got a hostess cupcake. Want that?
Just force feed it through your Ethernet cable. I'm sure I'll get it.
Gotcha.
You can start without me though. I gotta go fix something because I'm an idiot.
Get your buffs up. Eat your food. It's go time. 5 minutes late.
Something's broke on Mal's shit because I've totally got food flask and elixir.
Alright, one less ready, Jack. Eat your shit. Come on, dudes. Just gonna move on. Alright. You can get a roll on. On you, tanks. Let's go.
3, 2, 1.
Don't fuck up.
Mitch, can you do me a favor and pick something up for me while you're over there?
Yeah, just send me a tell of what you need.
Give me 1 sec.
I fucked up my meta gem, so I gotta fix that.
Tanks get detect invis, please.
Range will check. I'll be guys awake.
Yeah, I'm just fixing a macro, sorry.
Rob, making sure. Being a dick, just making sure. Awake. Send this goal. After that one dies, Ryan dies. Ryan, run back.
Pop your shorties.
Not up, run back.
Mitch, you got my whisper, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got him.
Thanks.
We're back. I'm just gonna ghetto hearth real quick.
Can a hunter hit D6 for a second?
Yeah, oh yeah. The far guys, yeah.
One of you just spelled my kings. God damn it.
Did it on purpose.
I got it, Chris. You can just fix it and stuff. I can kill my pet.
Can we follow like some targets and like focus target for fuck's sake?
They added.
Listen, keep it in front.
You're in front of them. There you go, Maljox.
Ah.
Congrats. That has nothing to do with parking on that point, by the way.
You focus on trash properly, you focus on the bosses properly, do everything right.
Yeah, if your chitter chatter's coming up, by the way, I'm gonna start calling you guys out. Shut up tonight, seriously. Feel free to type it out somewhere.
Someone
attempt.
shoot the thing. Because our healers
here
are
on
running
it.
low.
Are they out of pots already?
Well, to be fair, we could just do the mechanic correctly and then not make them use pots.
Help us out there. Yeah,
Hey, Agi scrolls are 17 gold piece right now. I don't hear nothing about mana pots.
If they're
It's telling
17,
me.
I'm gonna go sell them.
They're 17.
I need to go to the auction house.
What, like you did with our sun motes?
Hell yeah.
He's funding all the other ones stuff.
Are there more in there so I can sell them?
No, we need them for gear.
Mana pots are like 20 G a stack right now.
Buy the herbs and find an elixir master.
Yeah.
You guys are fucking destroying the bank with the repairs. You kidding me?
Sunwell.
Well, if we use sun
That's
modes
what
for
happens.
if we use sun modes for gear and we kill the bosses, then we don't die and
That ain't
don't need the what do you call it?
Everybody had a sunvolt to hand in, so I don't want to hear it. We didn't sell all of them.
Stimmy win.
It's only for active players.
But not for Ryan.
I'm speaking for the people that are being left behind.
No Ryans allowed.
No Ryans. We're allowed to have one.
I said no Ryans. Strange with Ryan.
You're close.
These motherfuckers got their attacks synced perfectly.
Yay.
I saw your health ping-ponging.
I'm taking like 13 to 18k hit. Because they're both hitting
Yeah,
exactly the same time.
Jarhole has the pattern. He's trying to sell it. I know that. You'd think he was trying to get 21k for it, Wiz.
I've been watching those chest patterns. Like, the ones rest of the shamans want have finally dropped to 12k. Up from 20.
Tank goggles were at 8k the other day. They shot back up to 18.
You just gotta watch it. People are just getting them a lot more and it's just tanking them.
That shit drops and selling it.
No, you're not.
How often were they selling at that price?
They haven't sold yet by anyone. It's always the same person putting them up for the past 2 weeks. Or the same 3 people, I should say, at least for the resto chest.
Can we get someone on Mal before we run down?
He's here.
I'm already here. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so it's a pat.
My bear is fast.
Alright, you finally got one?
Took you long enough.
Yeah, I had to check that box as soon as possible. As soon as I had a free day on a non-raid day.
We just need the pre-patch kill all the Alliance leader bear.
We did that.
Yeah, I remember. That was fun.
That was fun. I remember just doing that. Cade organized that.
Yeah. 40-man raids just destroying the town.
Oops. I bet.
Take a screenshot and make a poster out of it. We have 4 warlocks in our raid.
We're officially trying hard.
Should see lots of hellstones up. Ain't no excuse for anybody not having what they need. They have already allocated their shit.
Don't forget focus target.
Alright, set your focus to the warlock.
Oh, Mitch, can I get those? How much I owe you?
Oh yeah. Shit. I don't remember. It was the smallest stack I could find.
Alright, if I owe you more, let's clear.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
PvP trinkets.
Yep, especially mostly melee. That's the big one. And then the druid off tank needs to have it on as well. Let's double check some things. Again, remember, pump the heals. Pay attention to your conflags. And fucking pump. Alright, Zane's good. It's on you, Shorf.
Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we don't lust until after the first conflag. Alright.
Chris.
Yep, go ahead and lust. First conflag's already gone out.
Shot Mayor. Shot Malchox.
Reminder to clear your stacks. Don't get too high.
On me. I got 4. I need to cleanse.
Keep going. Keep tank up.
Yeah, can you show me what I want?
Get ready to drop down.
Chris, you need to drop that.
I'm not moving. Just finish it.
Drop down. Drop down.
Stack tight on the melee. On the melee, please.
On the circle. Get on the circle. Keep Orleos up. Use your hellstones if you get low.
We still have some lust available. Whose is it? It's the wall and swap them into the warlock group. Or no, he's dead. Never mind.
He might have Onk.
Nah, don't waste it at this point.
Stay on circle.
Just.
Yeah, move in a little. Oh, don't move out. If it targets you, stay in the group. We need to drop stacks.
Yeah, don't go out.
I really wish you would quit doing that.
Move up.
Purge. Deal.
Everybody's dead.
There's no healing left. That's why. Too many healers died. Just wipe. You're not gonna make it, and you're gonna die to debuffs. So just go stand on the fire. Because we have dead people, Jojo. That's why.
There were 3 dead people when we jumped down, and we still took way too long in the first phase.
Yeah, when we drop down, there's no reason for anybody to be spread out. Y'all need to be just be stacked up behind the boss, because otherwise you're not going to be able to get your debuffs cleared. You can't be running. There's no reason to be running away from the group. That's why we all stay stacked up, so it clear. Everybody gets Shadow Nova'd and it gets cleared. That's how people get stuck with the fire debuffs. Do some of you DPS, do you guys feel like, are you holding back on the first phase?
First 30 seconds still. Yeah, definitely a throttle.
But I mean, but after the first conflag, you guys are basically just going to
Not
town.
really, no.
We're
No.
still
No?
holding back. Yeah, we're still holding back.
During Lust, I shot up really quickly to almost over, I think, Shorf for one of them, but I got too high.
Yeah, like
For melee, that makes sense. What about because melee are always going to be somewhat threat capped. What about you warlocks? Are you locks shattering? I mean, like when are you guys shattering?
I'm shattering at like 99% threat.
Yeah, but
I mean, time wise though, like in the fight.
Probably like I don't know,
like
probably like a minute
maybe.
in. Like,
but threat is not high enough, so we can catch up pretty fast again.
Even after shatter?
yeah, I was threat capped in phase 2 as well because I didn't have shatter.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if there's any way we can kind of fix that.
Lust the 2 tanks at the start.
That will threat cap the melee.
That's all the melee.
No, not just the 2 tanks, like, you know.
I have an idea for that, actually.
You can move me and
just put him in the healer group and
no, I know what I know. No. I know. I'm just gonna throw him in the mage group.
And then just switch him back.
Well, the mages have the best threat modifier out of all the classes, so the chances of them pulling over anybody else is low. Unless the warlocks are the melee group, then yeah, you guys are going to end up, there's going to be threat cap issues. Hunters do have feigned death, but that's if it doesn't resist. If it resists, then GG.
And I just sit there holding my dick for a bit.
So, I have an idea though, so we're gonna fix it. Just chill out, because I'm gonna wait for all the lust to come back up. I'm just putting that up, just so I know when they're about to be up.
Remember to reset your focus.
Oh, that was during the course of the fight, Zane. I had you in there to begin with. I was moving
Sorry,
people
guys.
around while I was dead.
I had my fire resist totem up during that. Was it noticeable?
No. Resist, everything's binary. You can't resist mains, nothing on this. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, resist does nothing on this. You can't resist anything because if you could resist to reset your stacks and it'd be even more RNG.
Okay.
Plus, if fire resist worked, I would just wear my fire resist set for Warlock and just stand
no,
there.
I mean, like, not for full, it does it, but you said it's binary, it's set, so I can't reduce the damage
No.
whatsoever.
No.
Alright, so it's not worth it.
It's a core mechanic of the fight, so.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all need to be using your hellstones and shit more often.
I used a dark rune instead, like a fool.
Well, I mean, the healers are a bit of an exception there because we use them for mana, but yeah, those of you that can. There's certain cases where. But point is, the number should be more in the high teens as opposed to just 11.
We need fort, Mitch.
Yep. Yeah, set the timer for a reason. Make sure you reset the Warlock as your focus. Alright, there we go. They'll be up when I need them up now. Yeah, because of it's because you run into an issue with line of sight, Carlos, and then also distance as well. So yeah, because last Tuesday night that you did that a couple times, I was like, oh fuck, but you got into my range like right in time. So
Yeah,
if you're gonna drop, it does help. Like maybe if you call it out, so I can like throw a renew or a hot on you or something.
Oh, it's pretty good there because I just stick right next to the melee. I'm right on top of the melee, basically.
Yeah, you were fine, to be completely honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying in general that can be a thing. If you run down to drop your stacks, you need to be mindful of your distance, and then also, like I said, the LOS because we've got these two pillars and stuff. So if you're about to die, just make sure you're in a in a spot you can get healed when you do go to drop your stacks. So good thing just to stack with the melee. All right, Shorf, let's rock and roll this, guys. Use your hellstones and shit. You got to stay alive.
Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Reset your focus if you didn't.
Black's on threat.
Yeah.
Just wait.
Zane, go ahead and lust.
No, it's.
I'm bringing it down
She's
to you.
coming
I'm
back.
bringing it down to you. I'm bringing it down to you. Get what they do.
Moving back.
She's on me. She just won't run down here.
She stopped the cast.
The range.
We need. Can you move it a little?
I reset my stuff. Disorient.
We're gonna be out of heal ranges over there, just FYI.
Down.
Just wipe it. Start over. Just
Yeah, we can't pull
I don't
aggro
want to.
there.
Yeah, just we can't. Just wipe it. I can't do these less swaps. I can't do it. So it's just fucking impossible on my end, and it's fucking frustrating.
Mitch, you can just pre-lust them too, like prior to the pull.
No, because that's inefficient. That's
Yeah, I
just...
get it, but we're just dying anyways. So to get them the head start will, I think, just be better.
No, one of you DPS just need to do it.
Oh, moving?
Yeah.
I swapped some gear. I gave up a little bit of mitigation for some more threat. It was noticeable.
Let me fucking fix this. Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to wear a mix of threat and, mic gear, that's fine.
Yeah, I was in my mix set.
Because I think that completely outweigh, because we're having threat cap issues and we can shave another 30 seconds off the fight because people aren't holding back, then that's a pretty significant difference. I mean, both for healer mana and everything else.
Yeah.
I simply cannot heal and manually swap people. It's just not possible for me to do.
They just don't do it.
Well, one of you needs to do it. That's my point.
How about the one that just stands still and clicks 3 buttons over and over?
Wow.
Am I wrong?
No, Darren
Okay,
literally
okay,
watching the rest
okay.
of you idiots.
Wow. Only 3 buttons? Seriously?
I wish.
Name of the 4th one.
Hey, the 4th button will fit death stuff.
Aspect of the pack?
Oh, pack.
No, it's actually toggle walk.
Carlos, give Unshackled assist, please. Alright, Zane's is down, so I'm gonna do this.
Ryan, what the fuck are you doing? Wiggle, wiggle.
Refocus the warlock.
Now, sure, if this weekend you and I are gonna get together and we're gonna get this week or stuff fixed for this. I don't ever have to deal with this crap again. I can just press one fucking button.
It works. We need everybody in the raid to fix the raid frames with 26
Yeah,
people.
they're good. They're not gonna have a choice. So, just that simple. It's just frustrating as fuck when I can't move people and fucking. I can't wait for Wrath. I hated this shit back in the day too.
Set focus to the warlock.
Yeah, there's a way we can do it. Otherwise, Shorf, we'll talk about that later. All right, let's do this.
I love when it misspells names because of your drunkenness.
Ick, put a soul stone on Stroh's. All right, now we're good. Hold on, one person is missing Shadow. Me. There we go. All right, Shorf, on you.
Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Jojo Lust now. All right, go ahead and swap them unshackled.
Good look, drop.
Strange.
Icarus. Right.
Other group's Lust. No ball and just hold on to yours. Remind you to clear your stacks.
Shorf's down.
Hey, you two next tower. Garnish shield or something.
I'm just gonna die. It's not gonna do anything.
Just burn.
Drop. Stack.
Stack.
Everybody down, everybody down, everybody down. Stack. Unshackled, can you swap the ball in and Strange, please?
I can.
Or yeah, sure, if you do it. And then Lust.
The ball in Lust.
Grinder, burn your mana tides, everything. You should, second trinket should be up now. See, that's perfect right there. Innervate any of the shamans. Bane or somebody.
Can you drop one fire close to the raid so we can clear our stacks if we have too many?
You have to.
No deaths.
Fuck this fight.
Oh, neck. Nice.
Band of Ruinous Light.
Hey, Warga, when you're going to clear your stacks, you might want to wait till you're topped up.
Where? Right now?
Or did you pull? Because you got hit with Blaze.
There. My Feign Death failed.
Oh.
I just pulled
Yeah, I was like aggro pull, or you went over there way too early.
No, that was an aggro pull.
The fact that these 3-minute buffs are 3 minutes is stupid.
I know, it sucks.
It lets us do loot though usually, which is cool.
Yeah.
Swap help a lot.
Rebuff those who died, please.
Oh wow, the rank too. Look at that. That's some good loot at least.
Really good loot.
That's some very good loot.
Kepler's. Sucker.
Oh, those sexy fucking shoulders.
That neck is really good too.
Alright, we can start doing trash and shit because the debuffs aren't stacked up enough to where it's going to be that big of a difference. So, let's get going.
Oh, what the fuck? Who DI'd me?
Wait, did it clear your stacks?
It did.
Winning.
I was so confused why I couldn't move though.
There's a little guy back here. Little shardy boy.
Kill it.
Thank you. Another shardy boy in the back.
They drop threat. I need to kill him.
Yeah, but you can still taunt them and stuff. I know they drop
the
threat,
hell.
but...
The DPS will just turn in Zug when it spawns. Be dead before it moves.
Shockwave.
Right.
Well, when I see a dead healer, then... yeah.
Sun mode?
If a healer's dying just because he's doing his job, then yeah. Pick up the little shits. Thank you.
You guys doing good shit.
Are those basically just PvP next?
Yep.
They're effectively worse than the
I don't know if I've ever seen you in a battleground.
It was an upgrade for me on my healing set.
Care back real quick.
Should have taken it.
No, I already have it. I got it a couple weeks ago.
Should have taken a second.
Oh.
You've had first breakfast. Second. I got 2 items rigged. Shorf, did you do what I thought you just did?
No, I think the bear did.
No, I didn't see JoJo over there.
I don't know if the tournament, if she just Beybladed all the way to Dad or someone kited her all the way to him.
Fucking things just Beyblade around. Can't do anything with them.
I like the Nova Raid Companion scrolling events. You can tell who resurrects first. Handy.
Handy or dandy?
Both.
Are you showing off your little toy, Ryan? You did that today?
Yeah.
Where's the drop?
Yeah, nobody needed it either.
Was that the orb?
Yeah, I guess there it doesn't. Yeah, it helps that there was 3 blood elves in the group.
God, for soul stones.
Would you get pulling shit while you're AFK?
I didn't pull nothing.
You almost wiped us.
Congrats, nerds.
Thank you so much. Holy shit.
Mid food.
Clearly snack time.
Go change your pants.
Yeah, I might need to.
I mean, to be fair, it is Shorf's best threat ring.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's best threat.
It can have spell reflect, it would make sense on nerf.
I had to take off my faceplate for threat on the last fight.
Oh no.
Never taken it off before.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Carlos, am I still doing that thing we talked about on Tuesday?
Yes. Yeah. That doesn't change.
What the fuck, Raz?
Just watch your spacing. Let me know, like, you're gonna have to find your first comfort zone on, like, the first one. And it should be the same after that.
I'll fill it up. But still, TLDR, pick one, blow it up.
Mm-hmm. The unmarked, any unmarked one is free game.
Okay.
I need to take a bio real quick before we get this started.
Yeah, same 1 sec. I'm just gonna grab a water.
And Martini note up. Repair about the back, by the way.
Where's my scrolls?
Alright, time for a happy fun time. Everything you need to go over, Carlos?
I'm just gonna touch on a few things, and then...
How about it?
The rest of the items, like, so we're gonna have the 2 hunters stay on Muru basically till the 3rd Void Sentinel. Sorry, the 3rd minute Void Sentinel. Not the 3rd minute Void Sentinel. Prop Paladin's gonna take the far ones, so Danzig's gonna take the far waves this time around. Shug is gonna take the waves closer to the door. There's not gonna be a frost trap on either one. The second part of that, hopefully Shug is wearing more of an agi-oriented threat gear kind of set. So healers, be aware. He may be getting hit a little bit harder, but hopefully less often. And hopefully the mana won't be a problem because we'll be doing less waves. Small things. So kind of the big ones to kind of keep an eye on is making sure we're focusing on your jobs. I wrote everything out. If you do not know where your jobs are, I expect you guys to take at least 2 minutes to run over to the Muru page and kind of just take a look. It's really laid out in the sense of how everything spawns. We're obviously going to blow our load in the first, after the first 5-7 seconds after most debuffs go up, then we blow lust. After that, essentially the ad tanks go grab their stuff. They know what to do. DPS, you're using your cooldowns, your 2-minute cooldowns at the 25-second mark. The reason we do that is because we want the wave in the 3-minute time frame, 3:25, sorry. or sorry, 225. We want to blow those down as fast as possible so we can try to transition around the 3 o'clock or 3-minute time mark. Locks, you guys are very important. You guys need to make sure you guys get that enslaved right away. You actually have a helper over there that's going to deal with one of the void spawns. So I will be handling the silence while Malshox is going to nuke down an unmarked void spawn. So that's only on the first wave. We're going to look at it after that. Hopefully it works well. Big ones to kind of remember. Basically, the 5 ranger group, I'm going to call you guys essentially you guys are the traveling realm group. So it's 2 mages, 2 locks. I don't care. You guys pick between you guys. Since we have 4 locks, it's actually going to be a little bit different. It's going to be the 2 mages, 3 locks. Ellie Shaman. Yeah, you're still going to help. Yeah, so it's going to be 2 mages, 3 locks. The Ellie Shaman are going to be on that single group. If you look at it at the 40-second mark, basically tells you that once the Void Sentinel spawns, you group of 5 are going to be swapping over. The big one being is you make sure you do not waste any of your global cooldowns. So if you guys are beginning to notice it's going to get low, you need to finish them off. You guys are the only ones that are going to be working on it. The melee is not going to sit there and go, oh, we're going to help you clean it up. You guys that are coming back to the humanoids are going to be the ones that are going to be dealing with a lot of it. Between the 2 mages, you need to pick. I don't care who it is. Basically, one is going to be the control mage. That guy's going to be the one that's going to be doing the interrupts on the far mage. Comes back, and he's going to be doing the single target, and he's going to be doing the blizzard. The other mage is going to be focusing on as much as possible to try to get all of their DPS off, essentially. So you got one that's pure DPS. The second mage is the control mage. Zubin Unshackled, honestly, between you guys, whichever one you guys are comfortable with, I don't care. Whoever has improved Blizzard, probably be better off doing the control stuff.
I'm doing the control stuff. I have blue.
There you go. Solves that problem. Zubin, you'll be in charge of the interrupt on the far mage. Jump back and then make sure do not frost nova any of the ads. The only thing that should be under control would be his blizzard. That's it. Other big stuff. Ideally, we need to make sure that we're hitting on. There's a lot more single target focus. Everybody has it. Basically, all the melee. It's just incidental AoE, so it really is up to the locks, to the mages. The one that's not obviously on the Void Sentinel right away. If you're going to be AE explosioning the humanoids, so just make sure you remember that portion of that's your job. You literally do AE explosion as much as you can. If you're not single targeting the Void Sentinel.
Exactly. Yeah. You just you got over it. It's again, and it's just a breakdown of your kill priority order, basically. Because like with casters, it's always Sentinel, the little shits that spawn, humanoids, then Muru. Okay, because faster the humanoids die that's the one thing we can't get behind on. After that, the Sentinels are pretty much they spawn like pretty much quickly, like every 30 seconds or whatever. The humanoids are longer than that, so you can get breaks with the humanoids. So yeah, so just always make sure if you're not AoEing the spawns because they're not up, make sure you're AoEing the humanoids. And again, make sure the humanoids are stacked when darkness is not up on Muru. That's very critical. Gotta have that cleave damage.
So Unshackled, basically at the 30-second mark, you can start AEing. At that point, the tanks will have had 15 seconds to ramp up their threat on the ads. You can, or whoever is the AE mage, is going to Arcane Explosion it basically immediately. At 35 seconds, the melee will start AoEing because they're going to be closer to them, just due to darkness, the way that it works out. At the 40-second mark, the one that's swapping to the Sentinel, so the single target, which is Zubin, he's going to swap to the Sentinel. So, Unshackled, you're going to continue to AE down the humanoids while he swaps. Then he does his Blizzard thing. When you're done killing the humanoids, you swap over to the Void Sentinel. It's just a dance between you two.
And it's the same thing with the 3 warlocks and the single target warlock. Is the same thing.
So ideally, we're going to give him we are going to give you the Shadow Priest. You have a Shadow Priest?
Yeah, you both have the Shadow Priest, so.
Yeah. It's a shorter fight, so the idea is hopefully with your guys' combined damage and the seeds that are going out, it should be relatively quick. Yes, the single target warlock is always on Muru, correct. The only time you swap as a single target warlock is if we are getting Muru too low and you hear me call out swap to the Void Sentinel. Everybody swaps to the Void Sentinel. There may be a time period where we have to make a decision. I'll have to look at it. depending on where our transition is, if I feel like we're not going to be able to kill the humanoids and the Void Sentinel in time, we'll extend it and go into the 4th wave. And that's the only time you're going to swap to the Void Sentinel.
Yep. Anybody have any other questions? Now's the time to ask. I don't want anybody going in confused on anything whatsoever. Now, the other thing is, too, though, is even though there's a single target warlock, all 4 of you warlocks still need to enslave on the first wave. So remember that. Again, remember to keep it on passive. Make sure you have a path to where it doesn't get stuck in darkness and dies and stuff like that. And just, again, if you have the macros, then, your pet will be firing off that Shadow Bolt volley like crazy. So... and then once you get your enslave, if you're the single target warlock, and again, I'll let you warlocks work that out amongst yourselves. We're not going to pick somebody. And, just make sure you get that, and then just, do your thing with Muru. Same starting point, Dirty, just a little bit. Well, no, we're going to be closer to the door. We're actually going to be right on top of the door like we were when we were first doing it.
So just a little, also quick reminder, the melee, need to be careful where Shorf puts the Void Sentinel. We're going to keep him a little bit closer to Muru for 2 reasons. One basically being the AE from the Void Spawns also needs to be able to hit them. And then it'll also help when they're AEing the little ads down. So he's going to be, depending where it spawns, obviously just melee needs to be aware of where the Void Sentinel is spawning. So if he's on the left side, move to the right. He's just going to get a little close, but he's not going to make sure that he's not killing you guys. It just needs to be close enough where the AE spawns or the Void Sentinel spawns that are enslaved can still do their AE Shadow Bolts, okay? Melee, just chill out on, like, you warriors. You guys don't have really a threat drop. Malshox is going to single target the boss. Just watch your guys' AE stuff, I know you guys hate to hear no whirlwind, but literally just chill for a little bit.
Yeah, the other thing, too, I want to have happen, you engineers have arcane bombs on you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so make sure if the voids, if they start to, if they're, if you notice they're not dying fast or they start to get too close, just arcane bomb them, especially if we're sending melee in to help clean them up because darkness is up and they don't have anything to hit and we're having them hit void shits. Make sure you arcane bomb them so they don't AoE.
Correct.
Because if you arcane bomb them, the void spawn should never ever get a Shadow Ball volley off, like, at all. They should be dead before they even... the silence wears off.
Okay. Our hunters have it. I'm gonna go first, and Nublet, you go second on the second point. I think we're good.
Let's do raid check.
Who's taking Hunter's spot, making sure there's a trap by the door?
You're actually not getting a trap, so there may be a trap on the first one. I'll do it, but after that, don't expect a trap.
Well, I mean, I'm not by the door, so it's not my problem. But
I know. Nobody else is going to be hitting it. It's his job to grab it. We basically just put all the weight on him, and he has to be in a little bit more threat set. Shouldn't hit, shouldn't miss, shouldn't dodge.
All right, everybody's ready. Nublet, do your thing. Hit him, feign death. All right, everybody in.
No bloodlust till about 7 seconds, okay?
Who's doing it at the 7 seconds?
Should only be the lock group, and then this group 2 since we have 6. 2. Wait, we have 5.
Yeah, we have 5.
Just the lock group.
Yeah, just the lock group.
Roger.
Everybody else is just doing their own shit.
Yeah, Malshark, you're gonna save yours.
Yep.
The lusts are more important for phase 2 than they are for phase 1. Keep going. Don't burn any roses or anything.
See, it should be going out now. 2. And AoE can begin made.
Darkness in 5.
The AoE mage can begin blowing up at once.
Nope. He's dead.
No, he's dead.
See, why is there a marked one that's getting to the group? Ooh, somebody did not.
Because Unshackled's down.
Unshackled's down. So he's not getting in there to A.
Pull triangle back.
Oh, the marked one is supposed to be enslaved. That's the
triangle.
point.
The marks are staying on them. They're enslaved.
Yep, Danzig's down. Wipe it.
That's my fault.
Yep, I know. Yeah, we know, Tim. How did Unshackled get fucking hit by one of them off the... it's probably... Never mind. I already can tell you how that happened, probably. It's probably because you're tier 2 proc, or your tier set proc. The other thing too is a healer, and I know this is like kind of counterintuitive. Be mindful of your healing right around the humanoid spawns. So don't, especially at the beginning of this, there's not a whole lot too much AoE damage that's really going on. It really doesn't ramp up until the Void Sentinel spawns. So just kind of be mindful of the humanoid timers and don't be making sure that you're having like a big chain heal or something landing or like a big COH like right when they spawn. Because that's when they're going to run all the way across the room and basically tear your face off. No, I don't want you to break your 4-piece. You just have to be mindful. You have to pay attention to that, to the humanoid spawn timer.
Yeah, it's not your fault, Shackled. The tank needs to be there a little bit faster. I think the timer was just... I don't know, I could tell if I was off, but... seemed fine for the far ones, but the Shug just needs to be closer to the door faster.
Yeah. It just as a healer, just be mindful of the humanoid timer.
I only have one AoE ability and it hits for 250. So like I don't know what magic you guys think is gonna happen.
You need to put on more threat gear.
Okay, let me go over this again. I have one AoE ability and it hits the off targets for 250 hit points.
You weren't there at the door fast enough. They moved in before you were back there. That's what I'm gonna tell you.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you you're lying, but it's okay.
No, I literally watched you. They came in before you and they hit Unshackled before you got to hit them once.
No, that doesn't. No, that means either I missed them or I didn't have enough threat on them.
And again, nobody should be touching the ads, the first 15 seconds in.
Check your oils, runes of wording.
Yep, it's the 1 hour mark, so make sure your oils and stuff are good to go. All right, Nublet, do your thing. All right, and we go. Range stack, make sure you're right on this line. You're really close on that line right there. So nice and tight. The tighter you are here, then the easier it is for the tank to, if we do get some chasers, for them to pick them up, they don't have to go through a crowd of people.
Do you want to swap someone into Lust of Warlocks?
Yeah, I'll have one of the restos do it. I'll throw ball and use his.
There you go.
All right, throw ball and go in and burn yours. All right, there we go. I can do that swap. Humanoids are out.
Somebody needs to interrupt that Fury Mage on this side.
Yep. Malshock's job.
There's one back by the raid.
There's one in the group still. Needs to be purged and interrupted. You need to focus on that, Malshocks. That's your primary job, is to make sure that motherfucker gets in.
He stopped. There's nothing we can do.
They have to be purged. The reason they stop is because they have a buff that prevents them from moving. And if you can see it, it says purge steal. We don't want a mage stealing it because it roots them. So all the shamans need to be purging.
Do your potting early. Humanoids are out. Priest fade. Interrupts. Come on. Why is this guy casting back here? Let's go.
Someone dispel.
Wipe. Wipe.
Couple things. Yes, the interrupts are important, but you need to interrupt and purge.
I should never ever see any mage get a freaking fireball cast off. Period. Not one. Because if you're not, then you're not doing your job. Okay. Number two, what happens is when a fireball cast gets off, the tank, if he has aggro, especially at the start, you know, if he's on a healer, then it's going to kick the shit out of the healer. Then not to mention we have to do more healing to compensate for that, which then in turn increases the amount of threat we're putting out because we have to heal so much.
They're saying it didn't have it on him because when I looked,
It has nothing to do with timers. I was physically watching the mage cast on my nameplates. Has nothing to do with that.
I'm yelling about Carlos's misinformation.
Are you saying he was interrupted and didn't move and didn't have the buff on him?
He was interrupted 4 fucking times, and he stopped and just stood there with no buff on him. And then eventually he put the buff on. They don't always move. It's not as simple as interrupted always move bullshit.
Watch him.
Now the mages are a pain in the ass. Sometimes they're gonna stick, but again, if they stick, they stick, you know. But you still have to, you know, again, purge it, not let anything get off. I mean, regardless if he stays or he doesn't move, those things still have to happen. That is my ultimate point. Just because he sticks doesn't mean you stop doing what you're supposed to be doing, right? No, it doesn't. Okay, no need to talk to me in all caps. That's not what I'm talking about. It's not your primary job, Jojo. It's not on you. That has nothing to do with you, so don't worry about it.
Or what? Malshox can't come get the door while he's on the far one.
We have an Ellie shaman.
Yeah, I could have gotten more. For sure.
Yeah, exactly. It's not on you healers to do shit. You and Zane need to be focused on healing. You guys should. I don't want you two interrupting. Period. I just want you focused on keeping people alive. That's your job. I don't want you doing anything else.
I can't get 2 in a row, though. They cast them too quickly in succession for me to not have someone else interrupting.
There was 8 of them cast on that last fight. Per the logs.
I'm not saying I couldn't be better. I'm saying I can't get them all.
It has to be 2 people on each side, otherwise.
Yeah, one person can't get them all, and that's what I'm trying to say. But...
Which I don't know if we have somebody else on Malshock's side now because we don't have our other enhance here.
I mean, I got the mage, and once it's in the melee, us as a collective can take care of it. At least from my side.
Yeah, that's fine. Like, I interrupt it once it's in there, but if it gets hung up, one of us will need to run out probably.
If it gets hung up, I'll try to keep an eye on it. Just gotta hope I don't get a resist. That's basically it.
He's unshackled, getting the near side first interrupt.
Alright.
Is the mage interrupting the mage?
No.
Is our mage interrupting their mage the first time?
No.
Okay.
It's all outlined in the thing that Carlos posted, and there's a reason behind it. I don't want people arguing with me. I don't want people getting pissy with me. Just, you guys need to just kind of chill a little bit, okay? Arguing in Discord and then getting uppity about it is not going to help improve anything. So, deal with that shit enough with my wife. I don't need it from you guys. But if you have a point to make, be clear and concise with it. All right, Zubin, let me know when you're ready.
Sorry, I'm here.
It's all good. All right, Nublet, do your thing.
My list is back up.
Yeah, I can see it. You can list your group whenever you're ready, Strange. Yours is right off the get-go. Basically wants to get their stacks up.
I heard
all right,
7
humanoids
seconds.
are out.
Force killdowns go.
There we go. Very good. Very good. Keep it up. Sentinels up. And make sure you're potting early. Get your timers going on your pots. Good job. Next humanoids are up in 3. Priest fade.
Age group, or Sentinel group back up.
I can't get them all.
Arcane bomb, please. Yeah, that's a wipe. All those spawns just came straight into the raid. Wipe.
It's actually the Void Sentinel to kill
This is a big one.
That arcane bomb needs to be much earlier.
Yeah.
Me blowing one up though is it's good for the first one. I noticed that that last one. I can get one. Seems like I can get one just about every single time if I'm paying attention enough.
Okay.
I don't know deeper into the fight though, but for like the first 2 to 3, it seems like I could pick one, blow one up, and it usually seems to work.
Okay.
Did we not have the slow on the voids that time?
I just missed with my blizzard by like 5 years.
Okay, good. That's what I thought happened. All right, just adjust as you need to.
Small mechanic things, but as you can tell, that first group was much smoother. The transition allows your tanks to go out there a little bit faster. But yeah, just be mindful of that. Make sure you guys are finishing your groups because nobody else is going to do it.
Strange. I don't know if if you pay attention sometimes with who they're casting on, but if they're casting anyone in your group by any sheer chance and you can't interrupt it, if grounding totem meets it as well. It's more prevalent for me because I have Chris in my
Gotcha.
group, but it's something that works. So anyone in your group, that includes yourself, is getting targeted and you can't interrupt, just slap down that grounding totem if you have the mana.
Yeah, I need to add a focus target frame.
Doesn't the WeCore package tell you if somebody in your party is getting cast fireball on? If you have your nameplates
Yeah, I
up?
think so. I'm pretty sure it does, Shorf.
But you gotta see
I
the
haven't
mage's.
noticed that.
You gotta see the mage's cast bar, so you have to have nameplates up.
Oh,
And it has to be within
it might not be
range.
that Shorf. It's
the
Void Sentinel that it does it for. I don't
Yeah, it
think
does it for the
the
Void
mages.
Sentinel because you're supposed to grounding totem on the Void Sentinel all the time.
But spell effect OP.
Yeah, JoJo takes care of that.
I hadn't missed one yet.
Ain't never gonna miss one.
But no, the Void Blast bullshit also puts a 35% attack speed debuff. So reflecting it back slows down my incoming damage too.
Was that time around did he just zoom for Juju?
No, the second one was a hair slow dying, which made me hair slow getting across the room. And then the little shits took the raid down a third to half the health. And then one pulse from the big guy kind of fucking ended it. It's just a combination of a couple little things coming together poorly.
That Sentinel can't get to us, basically. That's it. Either.
Yeah.
I can understand the spawns, but the Sentinel cannot get to us at all.
Yep, give me a quick 30 seconds. Hold on. All right, I'm good. Shackled and Zane.
I'm here. I'm good.
Okay, Newlet, do your thing. Oops, have a spirit skull, Stros. Wrong priest.
Oh, my list is down.
Yeah, I'll have. Throw ball and go ahead. Hold on, I had it already. All right, throw ball on now.
Give me the cooldowns, go.
Wipe.
Yeah, go stand in the.
Go stand in the darkness. I'm not gonna burn 2 battle reses at the start of the fight. Really, technically, I only have 1 battle res, so y'all motherfuckers can't die. Yep, everything looked good until Seed went burr. So basically, what we're looking at there is probably the 2 of you that ended up dying, Dewey and Wiz, maybe cast 1 or 2 more Shadow Bolts before you start seeding. That might give you a little more headroom.
Yeah.
Maybe go to 30 seconds for you locks instead of 27. That might actually. Yeah, that might help. And Strange, you're dropping Tranquil Air, right?
I was dropping Wrath of Air. I'll drop Tranquil.
Please.
This guy.
I was told. Word from the top down. I should drop.
No,
Wrath
he
of
did
Air.
ask me. I
That's
told him his normal totems.
Oh.
So yes, that one is that's not his fault. That is my fault.
Beat him up in party chat, Warlocks. Make him twist the totems.
Just throwing.
If you don't have a tank in your group, you're dropping Tranquil Air.
Roger.
Easily fixable mistakes, though. So it's not, we're not butting heads against some real dumb shit right now. So just kind of fix these little things, and they're getting better each attempt. So continue to do that. I gotta reload my UI real quick. My raid frame is on LVUI. Sometimes go back to default when I zone in. It's weird.
Primordial just beat us.
That's what happens when you fight the roster boss for 3 weeks. It's just how it is. I say fuck Blizzard for releasing it when they did. The absolute worst fucking month.
I mean, to be fair, they just got the Maru last week.
Well, let's worry less about what other guilds are doing and worry more about what we need to do. All right. All right, everybody's ready. New Blade, do your thing. All right, again, little tweaks here and there. Just those 2 locks can kind of hold off for another Shadow Bolt or 2, and then we should be good. So yeah, about 30 seconds. in instead of 27. Everything else other than that looked good, so just keep it up. Humanoids are out. So you're potting early. Sentinels up. Pay attention, darkness.
What's that now?
Good shit. Arcane bomb them, please, so melee can hit them and not get hit.
The next arcane bomb.
Humanoids about to spawn. Priest fade. That's perfect. Do that every time.
Or Res Moon might want to call it back to them.
Mage is a little stuck.
It's fine. Darkness is coming.
Sentinel needs to die faster.
I'm dead, so.
No. Be a little bit more specific, Ryan. What do you mean by that?
That 5-man group that's supposed to be swapping was a little slow.
On the big guy, it's like
Was he out of range? I just need to know what specifically why it was a little slow. Because I know the only one that should literally be slow are the 2 locks that are staying. Finished off the humanoids, but we finished off the humanoids fast. So, what were you guys doing in between that?
I mean, I stopped as soon as he was in range. It just felt like he was dying kind of slow. Like they're dying like when like there's 15 seconds before the next one spawns. That feels too slow.
Personally, I admit I was probably a little too focused on interrupts. I mean, I just gotta be better in doing both.
It's fine. Unshackled should be finishing off this humanoids. That's correct. But Zubin switches, and then there should be basically 2 locks that have swapped over. Well, we have 4, so 3 locks could technically swap over.
Who's the single target lock?
That's Wiz.
Wiz, that's who I thought. Okay. And then who were the others that? Okay, so those three. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, so basically, just be mindful. Be really mindful of the timer. The Void Sentinels are basically going to spawn like every. I mean, they come quick. They're every 30 seconds. So just be very mindful of that. We want that Warleos because that frees you guys up to single target on Muru. That's yeah. Well, if darkness is up and you don't have any humanoids to kill, and the Void Sentinel is up and there's no little shits, then yeah, then we'd have to tweak things. But if the little shits are out and darkness is up and the humanoids are dead, then you just go hit the little shits.
The big guy is an SD AoE though, right?
Yeah, yeah. You cannot melee the AoE guy. Yeah, you stay away from him 100%. That was awesome, though. That DPS that I just saw in that first wave, that is the kind of shit we need. That's got to be
every time.
Every time. That was perfect. Seriously, it was absolutely perfect, but you have to execute that for like 3 more, well, 2 technically. 2 more humanoid waves. Do that, we're good. So everybody's starting to get it down. God, fucking Tam.
So close.
I'm actually not ready.
All right, she's good. All right, Nublet, go do your thing.
Oh, I need a less one.
All right, go with the ball in. Sentinels up. And make sure you're potting early.
Sentinels up.
Priest fade.
Melee go to the left.
Watch the heals. Kind of throttle a little bit, healers. Just keep the tanks up. Alright, should be good.
Arcane.
Zane, watch out. Lots of AoE damage. We're fine. Sentinel, make sure you're swapping.
Yeah, all the range can swap there because melee are right here in darkness fucking around. So one mage can probably everything.
Yeah, too slow. Hurry up and get those down. Exploit's up in 5.
Melee, remember to get out early this time.
Can we get an arcane bomb on the next void spawn?
Yep.
Yeah, mine's up. I can do this one, Shorf, unless you got it.
Priest fade.
Okay.
I'll do it.
Next set of humanoids are up. Healers, watch it. Danzig. Doing good. Keep it up.
Hellstone. You're low.
This Fury Mage, man.
Get the range.
Hellstones.
Range need to kill that Sentinel.
I'm down.
Resist.
It's white. What was he at? 22? Oh, we can definitely transition at the
Both
3
priests
minute
down.
mark.
Yep. What's Maru's percent? 22.
We'll probably go another wave. What we'll
Yeah.
do is we'll focus this and we'll go another wave. That's fine.
That Fury Mage refused to fucking move.
Yeah, he was
Even
chilling
while
over here.
interrupted, that thing was literally, I'm just gonna sit here, cast, get interrupted. I'm gonna stand for 3 more seconds before moving.
They're dicks.
I've been cloaking and staying in darkness on the very first one just to make sure it gets in with a kick. Because they are being a pain in the dick.
That third one, do you just... Because what I like to do is stay with the tank on that one, so that Fury Mage can... Because it's darkness as they spawn, so at least when Zubin interrupts it, it can move all the way. Because sometimes I know it's a pain in the ass. Because you guys with your cleave seem to handle it. It seems to work.
Yeah. Now, okay, so despite that, I mean, we still, you know, for the most part, we kept that under control despite that, so that's good. The
And that's what killed
AoE.
Shorf, though.
Well, what I'm getting at, it's a combination of that, and then there's also, and I'm about to talk about that short. There was a ton of AoE damage going out that really should not have been going out with them void spawns. They need to die quicker. Like that Void Sentinel, that third, I think it was the fourth one. But towards the end, it literally did not. That Void Sentinel did not go down until there was 12 seconds on the timer for the next one. So we can't have that.
That's about right.
And so, because of that, Strohs and I have to pull off because our primary job is to raid healing and keep the raid up, but we also help support on Shorf too. So Shorf's damage is going to, you know, get spiky. And then when we got the AoE damage going out like that, and we're trying to recover the raid, and then Shorf's actively tanking another one immediately after, that's when the tank deaths can happen. So again, that's why it's extremely important. Those Sentinels still go down, and they, you know, those void spawns, they need to go down in a really timely manner. Can't have that Sentinel dying, you know, with that much time left on the timer. You got to get him to get his little shits out quickly. Yeah, and that's kind of my point, though, Ballin, is that AoE damage results in things like that. So that's why we got to be a little bit more careful. But don't worry, you know, if you die, you know, because you're not, just focus on keeping him up 100%. Because it's basically Stroh's and I's job to keep you alive. Alright, let's get everybody buffed up.
Yeah, that's the hard thing healing on these fights, especially when we're in late game bullshit chaos. You just gotta stick to your heal assignment, and if you're a healer in the raid, trust your raid healers to keep you alive. You gotta keep a tank alive and hope for the best. Whenever one healer peels off, then another one has to, then another one, then it's chaos and it's out of control. Just gotta lock in.
Zubin, you also noted Blizzard right when the Sentinel's at about 5% before he spawns the ads.
Yep.
Okay, I'm just making sure. We got all our hailstones out? Can we get the 1 out of 2? Going to do ready check. I know Carlos isn't here and he's muted, so he's probably dealing with something.
Oof, Team White.
Yeah, sure. If we're going to go over an Arcane Bomb rotation.
Get a fresh res when we're done. Incoming.
Thanks.
Yeah, I don't think we need. Yeah, the first one we don't need it. I think we need it on the later ones, mostly.
There's nobody near it, Shorf. They don't get close enough to actually hit us.
Yeah, and there's not a lot of AOE healing at that point, so I'm more concerned with it later on in the fight. So probably like second, third, fourth roundabouts.
Yeah.
So we could do. I'm thinking. Yeah, War God get the second, Nublet get the third, Arcane Bomb, Shorf you can get the fourth, and then who's our other engineer? Warleos, I believe. Right, War, aren't you an engineer?
Okay, cool. Yeah, he can use.
Okay, yeah, then you can get like the fifth.
And then I should be able to have mine up after that. Ow. Open up trade, dude.
So I think that'll help clean it up because that'll keep our AOE threat low on the AOE healing, and it'll keep that spiky damage down a little bit. And don't do it right when they spawn. We'll let them come a little bit first and then throw it because it takes them. They don't really Shadow Bolt right off the get-go.
It's got a 3-second cast though.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine then. Yeah, if it's 3-second cast. Yeah, that's good.
So
They are going to be slowed, so.
Yeah, so click it right when they show up, and then it lands about 3 to 4 seconds after.
Okay. All right. Perfect. All right. Do it.
You can go. I'm ready.
Go ahead, Nublet. All right. Just repeat what we did last time. So, and then just add in the arcane bombs. We're good.
Oh, Mitch, I need fort.
Hmm? Oh.
Fort.
Got the drink off right before combat.
You need elements on the boss?
And make sure all the proper debuffs are up. DPS ones, that is.
For Sentinel. A little far.
Make sure you're debuffing the humanoids too, please. Humanoids in 5.
We're good.
Good job. Keep it up. Sentinels up. Swap if you need to. Pay attention to your timers.
Nublet.
Chris, can you innervate me when you're not tanking? Too many, you're in darkness.
I think I DC'd.
Of course.
Range. Yeah, fucking dead.
Bring him in.
It should be on the Sentinel.
Warlios, Arcane Bomb.
We're behind on the humanoid.
Yeah.
Just a little.
Just a little, but not much.
Okay. It's okay. Just keep going. Focus.
Shaq, you're gonna have to blizzard.
White Sentinel down, get the blizzard up.
Okay.
If Warlocks need to re-enslave, this is the wave to do it.
No counterspell, far side.
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and wipe it up or whatever. Let's see, maybe is it what, 15%?
You can do it on that wave.
Okay.
Basically,
That's
how did you die to darkness?
I was out getting the counterspell and I turned around and I was in darkness. Does it silence you? Because I couldn't blink.
Yeah, you can't do anything.
Yeah, I was on the
it
edge.
does damage to you.
No,
Yeah, you can't be in it no matter what.
Does it silence you? Can you cast spells while you're in?
you can cast spells while you're in it.
Because I was trying to blink and I couldn't blink, and blink was up, and I was right on the edge.
You should be able to cast spells. It's just damage and then prevents being healed. That's it. 3,000 DPS and then can't be healed.
But either way, you still shouldn't be in it.
That third group 2 guys just keep, like, we were just at that point, but like the darkness is getting ready to disappear by the time they're all stacked. So that's the group we're able to like get full burn on Muru again with the group. So like it'll get brought in and we'll be like, if we're only at 15%, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's actually
like because all the ads will be on Muru at that point. The humanoids at least, so we'll be cleaving off that for extra damage once that darkness goes away. And we have I think 30 seconds till the next humanoid pack at that point, so it's a lot of time.
I would have said less, but Zubin was dead. That was the only reason I didn't say it, but because without Zubin, it does kind of fall apart too.
That's my bad. I was just going for the counterspell, and when I turned around, I was in a shit spot.
I know. It's learning the spots. I know. Get it. But that's pretty much what we needed. If we have the humanoids up a little like that, it's fine.
Because you got time before phase 2 to kill them off.
Can we get a repair bot?
Yeah.
Did you miss one?
I don't know, maybe.
I'll drop the short. Oh, never mind. Wait. Yeah, I got it.
I feel
How much farther, Wiz?
Yeah, I can take them back a little bit further, but we want it close to Muru and stuff so that when the little shits pop up, that they're all within range of AoE of each other.
What, can you do them a little wider though? Because like the second Sentinel is, they're getting in the darkness, and for some reason they messed a spell on me. And then there's just sometimes it just does that, and I have to dispel 3 or 4. Like that's never happened before. It's just happened twice tonight though.
If we don't need the splash on the AoE on them and the humanoids, then I can keep them back out.
Yeah, the reason we were doing that is we're limiting the movement for any other AoE. We want a tank to move rather than anything else. So that's the whole point. And if we're having like Warlios, like a AoE, like an Arcane Bomb, we're having there's some single targets going on. So like Malshox is over there and blowing one up like pretty quickly.
All right, quick snack break.
Yep.
Snack time.
So, go piss, get out of your chair, stretch a little bit. Let's kill this bitch. We're doing good. We're getting further and further in, so people are adapting to the new strat and getting their timings down and everything. And this is what Mover is. It's all about timing. You know, 30 seconds in, I do this. Minute in, I do this. You know, it's all it is, just timing.
Get out of your chair, go walk around. Quit talking. Nobody's listening. We're all on break.
Nah, fuck you.
I'm back. Sorry about that. I need to build an ice pack.
It's all good. Good time to put everybody on a quick break.
You put us on ice too. Oh yeah.
Still a touch sore.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Just need fort.
Nah, group 2 doesn't get fort.
All right. Carlos with Zubin and Tam, let me know when you're here. All right. Just waiting on Carlos and Zubin now.
What's
All right,
up,
Carlos is
chat?
back. I'm just waiting for Zubin to get back from the bomb.
I got one live viewer. Holy shit.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
back over
hitting
here.
a peak.
Yeah, I'm just waiting on Zubin now.
You enjoying this motor bullshit? I need to start being more interactive with my peeps in chat over here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that bell, get notifications when I go live. Tuesday, Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern. Yeah.
Zubin.
Easier.
I'm here.
Okay. All right, Nooblet. Your turn. All right, let's do this shit. Let's put it all together. All right, humanoid's about to spawn. Priest fade.
Let's go.
Darkness in 5. No, void in 5. Never mind. Now darkness in 5.
have full melee.
Humanoids out.
We're good.
Very nice. No AoE that time. That was perfect.
The Void Sentinel far. Should be switching.
No, but
It's a little far for us, by the way.
I said far.
It's good. It's fine.
Perfect. Keep it up.
Void Sentinel.
Get out melee.
Is this better?
Yeah. This is your arcane bomb, anyways.
Yep.
Use all your stuns out now. Disorient. Help your healers out. Your cooldowns are up. Your next cooldown should go. Blow these up. Blow the ads up far away.
Hellstones and shit.
Let's do lust.
Hellstones.
Go ahead and lust. Group 1, group 2.
Stros! Holy fuck.
Hold it.
All good. Keep it up. Keep it stable.
Lust group 1, lust group 2. Go.
Warlios, Arcane Bomb.
Dirty battle registros.
Focus. Keep doing your jobs.
Get out.
Darkness.
Doing your jobs. Keep focus. And lust the warlock group again.
I can't get the far counterspell.
Bring it in.
Bring it in.
I got that armor.
Sentinel.
I got this one, Sug. Don't worry.
Sentinel, make sure the ranger killing it. Kill the sentinel. Kill that ranger.
Do your job.
Do your job, guys. Focus. Just focus on your jobs. Do not disorient from the ball jobs.
Dark.
Kill those
Yep.
ads.
We need to transition
This is where we're
soon.
gonna transition. So kill the ads. Team that's on Void Sentinel, get on the Void Sentinel.
We're gonna have time.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying soon. We're good. Keep focused.
The humanoids are coming out. We got.
Yep, humanoid's about to come down. Get those voids down. Next sentinel's up. Next humanoids.
Don't fuck with Muru. Stay off Muru. Focus on the ads and the
Focus on
Sentinel.
the ads.
Stop attacking Muru.
Stop attacking Muru.
I hate you guys so much. Stop attacking Muru. Get away from. Get the ads over to us. Focus on the ads. Can you honk? Keep doing your jobs. Stay to your jobs. Now we got the Void Sentinel, which is fine. Just keep doing your jobs.
Spread out. Spread out.
We pushed them. I don't know why we pushed them.
Could have been. It could have been cleave. Like could have been.
No,
seed
it wasn't.
cleave.
Nobody was down. Nobody was in there. All the berserkers are on us.
It could have been seed cleave, honestly. Because he was too low.
I think we should have pushed them the prior wave.
Yeah, we had to put.
Like,
Yeah, that's why I said soon. That was.
we could have.
We can't
Yeah.
go another humanoid wave. There's just no way.
The casters could have just swapped over to that and killed them, and then swapped back to the whatever was up, the sentinels and the remaining humanoids. But that was fine. Like we were definitely like we could have definitely transitioned there.
Yeah, the one before. Yeah.
Do that and we're good.
Some of the void spawns are picking up the humans, and they're kind of being a pain. I don't know.
I
if you
have
guys are
noticed that.
using-
There
I
is
don't know
a
if
lot.
you guys have them on passive, then you're targeting, or you have them on defensive.
It's
I
just
don't
an
know.
AoE like blast.
They should be on passive, but yeah, it's just their AoE volley hitting them. There's nothing they can really do to control that. But yes, just make sure, they're all on passive. They cannot be on defensive or active. But that was really fucking good. We just need to transition it earlier, that's all.
Yeah, I think probably another lust might have helped.
Mm-hmm. You want to try double lusting at the start?
Yeah, I think we could double lust on the start. We probably want to wait on at least like a few minutes to have those 6-minute ones come back up during the fight, and we can just use those at the end.
I'm gonna be honest. I think what we did was fine. I don't think double us to the start will do anything there. Like I think we were fine. I think that was perfectly
No,
fine.
we were fine. We just
Like we just
Okay.
needed the casters to switch on Namuru. He was at 4% at that point.
Because we can't hit anything else if we're just like
Yeah, we were all stuck outside just killing the humanoids.
Because we could easily cleave, and as Entropius is spawning, the ads would be low enough to the point.
Our third wave of humanoids were all really low at that point. They were like 20%. We just needed someone to push him into the next phase. Yeah, because they died immediately after that, but the other humanoids came out right away. So.
Yep.
Okay, I'll watch that.
That's good though. We know what needs to be done. That was absolutely perfect in every other respect. Arcane bombs were on point. Everything was on point. So just keep that up. Just be mindful of the darkness still. I know things get hectic, but really, really pay attention to that. Stros, pull less aggro, thank you.
No shit, fucking
burned our battle res on that one, so we're not going to have it for this one.
Stros fucking pumping
right now.
But 2 in a row, Stros?
These 6-minute ones to kind of tick down a little bit. So
get them to like the 3-minute mark. That'd be like the prime spot, because that's when we're going to transition anyway. So we want to bust.
Yeah, I'm just going to put it at that to be safe. That's just so I can have a timer to monitor it. That doesn't mean go away.
Change to Shorf's OnlyFans. Go look at his post and then come back.
Well, what do you do with the rest of the other 1.5 minutes? But no, I mean, other than that, I didn't see anything really that bad. The Void DPS was getting the Sentinel DPS was kind of riding the line a little bit, but it was manageable.
Yeah. Honestly, I think if they had a loss, they'd probably catch up pretty quickly.
Yeah, I agree. Good job, Ryan. We expect nothing less of you. Yeah, so again, Warlocks, just remember you all have your pets on passive, please, once you get them.
Are we going? Are we gonna sit? What are we doing?
4, 3.
Here we go. I'm just gonna make sure everybody's here real quick. Let Nublet do his thing.
Wait, I totally have food on. Blast.
All right, Nublet. Make sure you're potting and potting early. Get your timers running.
Or 25 seconds, probably a good time. 45 maybe. Keep you going into the last wave.
Now's the time. You're comfy with it. Haste pots, destro pots, all that shit. Alright, humanoid's about to spawn. Priest Fate. Void's coming out.
Go.
Good shit. Keep it up. Humanoid's about to spawn. Priest Fade.
Warlios, throw Sunder.
We're good.
Just one.
Yep.
Never mind. We're...
Point center, team swap.
Chris, innervate me whenever you're done tanking.
Chris, bring that in. Never mind.
You can innervate now.
Thank you.
2 minute CDs are up.
Focus. Humanoids, Priest Fade.
I Warriors, man. So I don't know what to tell you.
Aurelius will get you up when Chris isn't tanking.
And you just roll a few reses to catch up here. Or, sorry, not reses, last that we want is push.
Dark.
We're behind. The humanoids.
We're good. Just a little bit. We're fine. Keep focused. Keep focused. Keep focused.
We need a lost now. We start picking up those lost. One, two, let's go. Help your groups out. For the warlocks. Watch your threat. Don't fucking pull from him. Focus on Murr right now. Get him low, and then get the ads in.
Bring them in, Sug, when you.
This is the last humanoid wave.
Focus the ads with incidentals on Murr. Go. Everybody blow your shit now.
Melee, stay on the main. Bring them out, bring them out. This is where I think we should push.
Yeah, push now.
Like the cat.
Yeah, push now, push now, push, 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 push.
And then kill the Zerg.
Yep. Kill the Sentinel and the Zerker. Okay,
Then,
kill
yeah.
the Sentinel. Everybody swap now.
Busy, pick up the boss.
Sentinel, Sentinel, and then those spawns.
Kill those spawns now. Spread
Kill
out.
the spawns.
Spread,
Kill the
spread.
spawns.
Busy, tank it there in the middle.
That left side is yours, Chris, to kite.
I'm trying to hit him. Give me a second. He's not on me. What the fuck?
Bro.
You guys are killing me here.
No, center him.
I'm gonna use my lust.
Get out of the holes.
Yeah, we use
Spell the
Zane's
dark
lust.
fiend.
Carlos swapped Zane into a group for lust. I got a soul stone.
Loose spread, man.
Go Zane.
Done.
Remember to stay away from skull when you see it up.
Anybody have lust up? Just Thorbolin is up.
You guys got to stay somewhat
Go
grouped
Thorbolin,
up still
go.
so we can heal.
Health.
Get out of that. Get out of that.
I can't get out of this fucking bull.
Big heals on melee, big heals on melee, big heals on melee.
Hellstone.
Oh, keep going. You guys got this.
Watch your enslaved timers too.
Everybody's too spread out. It's too much.
It's too long actually. He should have been dead by now.
Do we need to use our lust on those ads? Just
No. I think we lusted a little too early there.
We had,
No,
I think, 40 seconds left on the when we called for it, on the humanoid timer.
Yeah, we had a lot of time left still, right?
Yeah,
On the
we should have waited for them to get
Entropius.
settled.
So the whole point was to move Entropius and then get them. So he was down below 5% at that point. So you push to move everything smoothly. So if we don't do that, we're a little bit more chaotic on the transition.
Yeah, but I think we had the time, to be honest. Or like close to it. It would have been pretty like I think if we lust right when the transition happens, we
You
can
wanna do it
clear the
minutes
ads.
before. You don't want a void sentinel. The problem is we risk getting another void sentinel.
Yeah, that right there. That you don't want a void sentinel. If a void sentinel spawns, it's
That's why you push your guys. That's why I give the locks like a lust there so they could go and push that one down. It's not a lot in confusion there. Like you guys, it's basically a range 7. Make sure you're not next to your friend. Don't stand in shit. Look at your feet. Yes, there was, but we're obviously.
Mitch was at 7.5k threat in like a second and a half. There's not much you could do there.
Yeah, I need to make sure my fate is up for that and burn it right before he spawns, and then it'll put me in negative threat. So that's a little bit on my end. There's ways I can mitigate that.
1 COH on the lot group is like 8k threat.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, we got this, guys. We got this.
No, we got this. I mean, that's good. Just little tweaks there. So the big thing with Entropius is, again, watch your feet. So darkness turns into little void zones. I'm sure you've seen this mechanic a ton if you ever played retail and some of the later expansions, because it's all over the fucking place. Don't stand in it. It works the same exact way as the big darkness in phase 1. Just get away from it. Watch your feet. And then get away from the person that gets skull on them. Then they get marked with skull. That means they got the little grabby thingy that likes to float above them, and it's like that gravity well or whatever. Stay away from them. If it gets in the melee group, sometimes it's difficult, but the tank, it has to at least try to move Entropius to get away from it as fast as you can, so you're not, having the whole entire melee group getting hit with it.
I had that thing. Can I avoid that or no?
If it spawns on you, not really.
Okay.
So I do think we'd have to wait on the lust though, because we casted it at 320 and he transitioned at 4 minutes, so we had no uptime on lust at all in the second phase. Like we lust ended and we were still waiting for him to spawn.
Probably didn't delay it another few seconds.
Yeah, maybe do 335 to try to get that 340.
Yeah.
Void.
Because he spawned at 4 minutes and that lust ended at 4 minutes, so it's just like he came up and we didn't have it left at all.
Oh, he still had 2 left, and we blew those last 2 at the end. So, I mean, there are kills with 2 at the end only. There's no reason why we can't.
I mean, I think it's good. I mean, I think we need to tweak it too much. The other problem was, and that's why I say this, it's a loose spread, okay? But if you guys are spreading out too much, you are completely negating chain heal, COH, etc., etc. At the very least, try to stay like within your group, kind of. You know, like don't use more than half the room, or maybe a third of the room. Because if you go further than that, the chain heal's not going to bounce. It's it makes healing extremely awkward. So just try to still be close to it. Like with the burn, it's a very small range. Okay, so that's really all you got to worry about. And just watch your feet. That's it. And zug, just fucking zug.
2 seconds behind.
Yeah, I'm just make sure everybody's ready. I'm trying to look at the less timers here. See how long I need to wait. Yeah, we need to wait a couple minutes. And then the ones we want to be up will be up. So when we do Entropius, so what I want to have happen is group 3, as we're looking in the room right now, kind of be over on that in this right quadrant. You like the right hand side. Healers, you be kind of centrally located. So group 5 mostly be like centrally located, in line with the doorway. And then the rest of you, hunters / mage, etc., like the mage group, just kind of be over on that left-hand side. And that way we have, loosely spread within that quadrant, but still so we can COH effectively and blah, 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 blah. So it'll help with us keeping you guys up. Because there were people I was trying to COH, and it was maybe hitting, like, in a group, like 2 people, on some of them. So, yeah, we can't have that. And my COH range is pretty big, so.
Repair bot.
Yeah, not stack guard, just group positioning. Kind of basically like Calicos is what it needs to be, just like that. Where am I with the timers? Once the ball ends gets down to about 2 minutes is when I want to go.
Looks like Curry's getting another ring.
Yep.
Thank God.
We don't talk sports ball during raid.
I'm focused.
All right. Ready, check? Let's fucking do this.
So just another thing too, at least for me and Warlios, and I don't know whoever else applies something. I was able to keep Sunder up there between the darknesses. Just FYI. So like if you apply something at the very end before we leave for darkness melee, I don't know, Kep, if you throw something up, Rasp, whatever, like you can keep it up. You could get in there just fast enough to reapply it right away.
I won't be able to do expose.
Well, you won't be able to, yeah, but like we can keep Sunder up at least then, me and Warlios, and I don't, whoever puts something else up, I guess that last 30 seconds it'll stay up between the second, third, and fourth waves or whatever, second, third, and fourth darknesses.
Yeah, I've been trying to throw Sunder if I can pass through the middle between voids. Like if
No,
they're
it's
opposite
fine.
sides and no darkness, I'll
If
throw
me
one.
and Warlios throw it up fully on the second the second time, the second wave we go in there, I can keep it up. I'll just reapply one every time. It'll be fine.
Yeah. Just a little quick question. Rasp should only ever use like his for his opener, otherwise it's for damage, and then at the end, is the only time he'll actually throw it up will be Entropius. That's it. So only that after that should just be Sunders on mirror.
Yeah, we can throw it up though and keep Sunder up. So like it'll be fine. We just need to reapply it the second time.
That works. I'm good.
All right.
Let's do
All
this.
right, Nublet. Do your thing. Let's kill this motherfucker.
If we get parried, it won't stay up though.
Don't get parried.
Yeah.
Where's your expertise?
Well,
Pay attention.
I'm in front of him.
Pay attention. Do your job.
Not enough time to get behind him.
Spin in a circle.
Set up.
Spin and win.
Okay, Karen.
Dodged, whatever.
Humanoids in 5. Freeze fade. Alright, good job. Keep it up. Alright, next Sentinel's up.
Apply it here, Warlord.
Humanoids are up.
There we go.
Oh, Arcane Bomb this one, sorry.
Niblet their hit.
Yeah, no, I'll do this one second.
Okay.
Chris, innervate me. Never mind. Good shit. Keep it up. Keep it up.
2 minute cooldown.
Shorty should be back up.
We need to kill the human.
Yeah, I need an innervate.
So melee focus them.
Get the Sentinel down.
Yeah, the ranged Sentinel should always still be the same team.
We're super behind on loot.
It just gave you 1 mile.
Void Sentinel team swap. Shackle's dead.
You're the one we push.
Do we have a battle res?
Yes.
Yeah, go in and get him up.
Get ready to pull this in, Chris.
Just check right into the group. Oh!
Yeah, see, that's the AoE damage thing I talked about. Why are we... Yeah, that's a wipe. Just go in the darkness.
A little bit late. And that's what happens.
You guys gotta get your arcane bombs out.
Yeah, sorry, I wasn't calling at that time. That was my bad.
Repeat everything we did last attempt. Call outs, everything.
I assume everybody's running a little low on arcade bombs. I'm gonna go get some more.
We have
That's fine.
6 on Niblet, so we can just grab one from him.
Well,
And that should be good.
I've got 3, and we should be able to go like 2 rounds of it.
That's enough.
Okay, doke. Warleos, you still got some?
Yep.
Alright.
Doing good though. Just keep it up. Movers just again one of those fights you got to consistently do the same thing every time. The big old dance.
Getting darkness unshackled? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay.
I missed the timer there.
Okay, we don't have to wait on less because we can just do a swap, so that's good.
Yeah, it's a little bigger than it looks, Stros. It's about one character model, non-Tauren. Bigger than.
Non-Tauren.
That's like one Tauren's like 3 undead, so somewhere in between that.
That was a dig.
Yeah,
Fuck you.
Seriously, damn.
Let's get everybody buffed up. So you're eating your food. Check your oils. All right, Nooblet, do your thing. All right, good. Arcane Bomb rotation. Make sure we keep that up. Pay attention to your timers.
Swap me.
Go ahead, the ball in. Humanoids are out.
Let me cooldowns go.
So you're potting early.
Sunder.
What's it? What team should be on
Humanoids?
We're good.
Soulstone. Void Sentinel should be on the Void Sentinel team. Keep buffs on Mitch if you can.
Nublet.
You're innovated.
2 minutes.
We're up. You're gonna have to do this arcane, I would say.
Shorf.
Rasp, I got Nixon.
Ah, mine just broke.
Mage, melee.
Keep your focus.
Willios.
This is down. I have it up.
Okay.
Get out. This is the last group of humanoids.
Should be able to push it.
Yeah, what we'll do is we'll push it with the humanoids instead. I'll get this.
Humanoids, this is the last set.
Need to interrupt on the one by the.
Nublet.
Bring him in.
Oh, come on.
Stun if you can. Stun if you can.
No, it's a wipe. There's already 4 people dead. Let's go stand by the Void Sentinel.
So good.
Yeah, see, they're all at like 20-30% the humanoids there, which is perfect. We didn't even lust there at the end either, right?
No, we held that back.
Nah, so we're like good. That's fine. We just gotta stay alive and we'll be
We're
okay.
honestly, we're real close to 3 waving it. We're only like 10
That's
seconds.
the third wave. That's the third wave.
That was the third wave?
Yeah, it's the third wave of humanoids. We're fine. Like literally
You're
just need to
absolutely
stay
fine.
alive and that's fine. That's exactly what you want.
For some reason in my head I was thinking that was the 4th.
No, that's the third wave.
No, third.
I thought that
third,
was the
goes-
4th.
No.
No, it's the third wave, 4th darkness.
That was the 4th wave of human.
That was the 4th wave.
No, it wasn't. It was
I'm
the
pretty
third.
sure that was the 4th
Sorry,
wave of
it definitely
humanoids.
was.
Yeah.
That was the 4th.
DBM calls it.
Yeah,
DBM calls it
it
in
was the
chat.
4th.
The 4th coming out. I
Yeah.
thought.
The 4th
After
wave.
that.
No, that was the 4th wave that spawned. And when I said this is the last wave, that was the 4th wave.
Yeah, we're transitioning on the 4th wave.
Oh,
Yeah,
can you
look.
give me that teleport?
So my point being is we're like only 10 seconds off from doing it on the 3rd. Is my point.
I mean, if we drop a healer, it'd be smoother, but
Yeah. Would it?
We're right there. Let's just get back up, rebuff, and pull
I'm
again.
just saying we're right there, so just, keep doing what we're doing.
4 should be fine though.
yeah, 4 is absolutely fine. We're doing the 4, not the 3-wave. We're doing the 4-wave strat. So everybody's still doing their job. Everybody's doing exactly what they need to do, and we just have to keep them alive.
Why can't we do the 2-wave strat?
3-wave, you mean?
2. It would be better
Dude.
than all the 3 people.
Good luck.
Yeah,
We
good
have
luck with
17
that.
lusts. Like,
We need to ramp up the damage on the void spawns though. Little shits when they're up too long. Even with arcane bombs and stuff, they're still getting a shadow volley off, there should be like 0 shadow volleys. They should die in less than 5 seconds. So.
Yeah, there's entirely way too many shadow volleys going off, and it really fucks. I mean, I can't. When that's happening, I can't not heal. So.
What was it? Locks cast 3 seeds, and then a shadow bolt to help pop, and then arcane explosions helping pop, and then they all pop each other or something like that, right? Seed tab, seed tab, seed tab. Don't
Yeah,
tab.
I mean, C's a 1.8 second cast with haste. Like that's just, I don't know. I don't think that's possible.
It's fine. It honestly, we're doing okay.
Did something happen where I died or? Oh, Shadow Bolt volley.
In 1 second, you had full life, and then you had no life.
Yeah, you went down like in a global. It was, yeah.
You got meleeed a lot. You got meleeed 7 times in less than a second.
You turned your back.
And you were dazed.
Yeah, you turned your back.
I think it was because when well, I'll explain it later. But anyways, eat up. I think you turned around to get the guy that was stuck, and then that's when it happened.
Silly bear.
Or it was on a healer or some shit like that.
If I run back to get the mage, they circle around us, and I can't tell which ones are mine half the time.
Alright, Nooblet, do your thing. Ick, throw your soul stone on Stros, please.
You Angies have 2 arcane bombs.
I've got 1. Where me and Nooblet are down to 1 each.
I've only got 2.
We should only need 4. Hope we can skip the first 2.
How many you got, Warlos?
He's got none. He's just got sappers.
Okay.
Use your sapper on the voids instead. There you go. Help kill him quicker.
Kill downs go.
Sentinels up.
Sentinel team swap.
Sunder.
Good job. Keep it up. Humanoids about to come out. Fade.
I'll do this one because I have 2.
Yeah. I'll do the next one.
Someone just fell.
Wipe. Wipe.
Just go stand in darkness.
Run in the darkness.
Up to skull.
Yeah, 2 people stay out to summon Shorf back, please.
I'll be out there with him.
On.
Shit, we just got all ads back.
Trash is back.
I was about to fucking whisper you guys last
Yep.
poll and be like, we're gonna
Where's
get trash.
getting
soon.
here?
I don't
No,
want to jinx
that's it. We're done. So we can't. By the time we clear it, it's going to be after midnight. So that's it. Have to come back to it next week. So you guys know what we need to do now. You've seen it all the way throughout. So just come prepared next week.
Yeah, I mean, we're pretty close at this point. We got it to 20%, so pretty much right there.
Shoot, I think we got him under 20%.
So don't come Tuesday and fuck everything else up and then screw up the raid time for the week. That's the shit that needs to stop.
If we could have won over all this last night on Muru, or Tuesday on Muru.
Yep.
Killed him tonight.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
So don't take the front end of the instance for granted. Or I'd be extremely limited on time as is.
I kind of want to reiterate that. I mean, you guys see it now. Like, we pretty much have it. Like, it's a matter of just we figured out the dance. Now we just have to execute it. Before it was a little wonky. I don't know if people were confused about some things, but
I agree. We need more Ryans.
all of that is exactly what needs to be done.
All the Ryans. Well, that's the
Even
end of the
times
stream
it kinda
tonight,
feels like,
folks.
oh, look,
Thanks
it's
for
going out of control.
watching.
It's kind of expected.
I think I hit an
I
all-time
don't
high
think that,
views.
oh, no, we're behind, we're not.
7? Y'all
Don't need to hear that too
awesome.
much because
Like and
either
subscribe.
way, is
Shut up,
there'll be
Wargod.
space
You
in
can't hear
between,
me.
whether we do 3, we do 4
But
waves.
like
The
and
idea is
subscribe.
we kind of
Hit that bell.
we
Get the
dictate the pace of
notifications.
it, and that's
Tuesday,
the whole point
Thursday,
of the
9
way we're
p.m.
doing it
Eastern.
now. So don't, this is something we changed for tonight. Ideally, we would
Night,
want
y'all.
to
Have a
do
good
it
one.
on Tuesday night. But really good job either way. You guys did a good job. Don't feel bad.
Yeah, don't feel bad. Made a lot of progress tonight. So everybody was much more in a rhythm